Here we go. Football is back. German football. It's Borussia Dortmund versus Schalke in the Bundesliga. I cannot wait. I never thought I'd be absolutely over the moon about watching a little bit of German football. But welcome to the stream of those joining the Beastie Bennett. Hello, thank you for coming in, mate. Hello, James. Hello, Noah. Hello, Pompey Jack Vlogs. Football, mate. I'm absolutely buzzing. Oh, it's going to be a good day. Come on, Schalke. Well, my team for German football, I am actually going to follow Dusseldorf because Uwe Rosler manages Dusseldorf, and you don't know, Rosler guided us to our best place finish in League One 2 seasons ago. Put Uwe on. Yeah, 100%. We need a bit of Uwe. Afternoon nappers, how you doing? I'm good, thanks, Paul. Welcome. Hello, mate. Sancho is on the bench for Dortmund. Who are you following during German football? Let me know. If you could like this channel, that will really help. If you could smash a like on the stream, because more people will come in and hopefully subscribe to the channel. So, absolutely. Royce is injured at the minute, mate. But I know they've got Haaland, who, by the way, Haaland is one of the best players in the Bundesliga. I think he scored 9 goals in 8 games. It's coming home. Football's coming home. Absolutely. Oh yeah, they did that thing, didn't they? Up the Dortmund. I want Dortmund to win this. I want Dortmund to win the Bundesliga. But Dusseldorf for me, because Uwe Rosler, Fleetwood hero, ex-Leeds, 100%. So if you could smash a like on this stream, it would be greatly appreciated. If we get to 100 likes, I'll stream again tomorrow for the Bayern Munich game. So please keep liking and subscribing, because all the thingy. 5-1 Haaland to score first and Dortmund to win 3-1. I said 3-1 and I think Haaland would score. He's got 9 in 8. The problem is with him scoring first. That's always the tricky one. I think he'll score, but you're not always so sure when he will score. But he's a good player. I think he'll be one of the best strikers in the league soon. 2 streams, nobody like. Yeah, Plymouth Argyle are going up from League 2 to League 1. Absolutely class. They've deserved it all season. They played some good football. Crewe and Swindon join them. And then the playoffs, I think, is Exeter versus Colchester. I think Cheltenham will play Northampton when they are available. Now, I don't mind that if that happens to League 1. But if they sent first, second and third, I would have been fuming. There's a Super 6. I have done Super 6. I just did it before. So, we're on 13 likes, got 87 likes to go, and then we'll be doing another stream tomorrow. So if you could subscribe, if you help the channel out. The channel hasn't been growing as much lately, which is upsetting to see, but, you know, we keep grinding, we keep working hard, and now football's back. We've got live streams. Every like, comment means so much. So, absolutely. Curtis McCann up the cards. Absolutely, my mate. It'll be tough. I think some clubs will deal well with no fans, because I look at places like Portsmouth, for example. Even though they are so good at home, when they give the ball away, they'll have fans on the backs, if you get what I mean. And some players who maybe don't play as well might be able to do as well. Portsmouth is an example, they've got class fans. Fleetwood, I don't think it'll affect us because, let's be honest, we don't really take many away. So, you can... Maybe that intimidating atmosphere might go, and it's an equal playing field, really. You don't even feel like you're playing a home game. I'm supporting Werder Bremen till I can support Rochdale again. Mate, I can't wait till football is back. Hi, pal. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining, mate. Really appreciate you coming to the chat. Yeah, it was class. Andy Pilley been asking for questions. Emailed me back. I thought that was a top thing to do. The club is in safe hands, which is good to see. Hopefully, football can return very, very soon in England. I think Germany's going to be the tester to see how it goes. You've got 9 games left. I don't know how they're doing it. Are they doing it 2 a week? Are they doing 1 a week? Are they doing it over 9 weeks? Because in the studio, they're doing 2 people in the studio, and they've got Owen Hargreaves at home. So it's quite good. If you've got any questions, let me know. And who are you supporting until the English game comes back? And what's your score for this game? I know. But you've got to remember, George, I think didn't the file chairman want to buy Blackpool as well? I think him and Pilley were like trying to get it in together. I'm not sure though, that's something I've heard. That was like years ago though, before I think even Oyston bought it, but they couldn't afford it. 2-2. Yeah, absolutely mental to see an empty stadium, but it's just good to have football back. Like, honestly, you just want to get games done. And it's good that they've got the commentary on. It's good that they've got, they can still play football and you can still enjoy watching football. Fleetwood away next season, absolutely. I always love going down to Plymouth. Always like going to Brixham. Did you see Mark? I will listen to that, definitely, because I've been listening to a lot of interviews to try and expand my football knowledge for streams, for football vlogs, to try and give you the best content available. Obviously, it goes into a video. Yesterday's video was about 45 minutes to an hour on solid research of stats and so on. Of course I do, always Argyle. Along Germany, don't have social distancing, exactly. But there's some good teams in the German league. Dusseldorf are fighting to stay out of it. Hopefully Uwe Rosler can keep him up. He's a good manager. He's done well so far since he's been there. But there's 4 points actually in between Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Who's going to win the Bundesliga? Hello Arsenal Vlogs, welcome to the chat, mate. Hope you're good. I've done my Super 6 too. Yes, me too. All done. Jadon Sancho has apparently got a slight calf injury, so he's on the bench today. But Eric Haaland, who was, I think, wasn't at Leipzig? Where was he? Haaland came for. Someone remind me in the chat. I can't honestly. They played Liverpool. I remember that. It's a 5-team. I know it's mental, isn't it? I think it's what they're thinking about in League One. They're doing an 8-team playoffs, so everyone plays each other once between 2nd and 10th. Gillingham are 11th. They go up to 10th for points per game, so they get into the playoffs. Imagine if they win it. That's mental. Someone goes up being 11th. Salzburg. That's it. It's poor from me. We're on 19 likes. Let's try and see if we can get to 30 likes by this time we get to kick off. Your channel is hitting off, mate. Thank you very much, mate. We're trying every day. If you know anyone, please get them to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow every day. We said if we get 100 likes, we will stream Bayern Munich game tomorrow. And who knows, we might even stream the Bremen game on Monday. Simon Ferry now, Peter had done a good interview with Pompey. That's brilliant, that. Hello, Cam Westy. Welcome to the stream. Louis, welcome. Just like the video, thank you very much. All the support is much appreciated. Honestly, that first game back in England, when we're all back, that's all we're thinking of at the minute. But it's good. Bundesliga's a good league. They've got some good teams in it. Leipzig, Dortmund, Bayern Munich. It's a really good team. Honestly, it really, really is a good team. Dusseldorf against Paderborn. Come on, the Uwe Rosler. Hoffenheim against Hertha Berlin. Leipzig against Freiburg, also on as well. So some good fixtures today. Jimmy, my man, wants to give a shout out to the legend Abdul. Now, if you don't know, Abdul is one of the nicest stewards you will ever meet. You could lose 9-0 and you don't even have a touch of the ball, and he'll go, but we're Portsmouth and the fans are great. And honestly, he's one of those, he sees a positive in everyone, and he's one of those who makes the world a better place, and class guy. And I went to go and meet him, and he wasn't there. I don't think he works on a Tuesday night. So Abdul, I wanted to meet you. Oh yeah, Bury. A lot of Bury's players came from, but they had momentum and they could go and get players from Bury, so why change something? Bury scored a lot of goals last year, deserved to go up. Unfortunately, they won't be able to play. Marcus Swabble. I know, what league's he in? Is he in the 2nd division, I'm guessing? FC Cologne, yes. Like, German fans are mental. Like, they are absolutely mental. Like, they're so good. We're on 26 likes now, lads. Thank you for the support. I'm a Sunderland fan. Wow, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all good. Hello, Costa pal. Hope you're well. How do I watch this? It's on BT Sport, mate, but I'll be streaming the whole game as I watch along. Hello, George pal. Hope you're well. We're getting closer and closer to kick-off. We're just over 10 minutes away. We've got 27 likes. We're 73 away from another stream tomorrow. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Also turn notifications on because we've got a lot of good content coming at the minute. So absolutely, no, you've got to pay for it. 1 minute before kick-off, we delay the season. Oh no, don't say that. Imagine that. Put Uwe on. Oh, mate. I'll put Uwe on at half-time. I want to just see his... Oh, I miss him. Score prediction. 3-1 Dortmund. I think Sancho will bag. And I think Haaland will get 2 for Dortmund. It's going to be a tough game because Schalke aren't that bad. I think Schalke are 6th in the league. And that's in the Europa League places. So they do seem to normally do quite well. Get into Europe. They're one of the better teams in Germany that seem to do quite well. Dortmund obviously are amazing, great fans. There's 4 points actually in between Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich on 55 points, Dortmund on 51. Dortmund haven't actually lost at home yet this season. Bayern Munich have lost 2. So who's going to win the Bundesliga? Let me know in the chat down. I'm going to go for Bayern Munich. 4 points with 9 games left. I think it's in Bayern's hands, of course it is. And if Dortmund lose, I think Bayern will have it then. It's more in their control. But 4 games, it's only 2 games. It's 2 games that Bayern could draw. So Dortmund still have to play Bayern Munich as well. Dortmund will win it, really. RB Leipzig to shock everyone. Well, they've done well in the Champions League this year. They got through their group stage and then they beat Spurs, which I don't want to... They deserved to beat Spurs because Spurs were awful. Let's be honest, they were dreadful. It was 1-0 at the Spurs stadium and 3-0 at their place. They got some good players, Werner. And they feel a bit like Ajax, that young energy that they've got, that where they can score goals and they can, do a shock. Ajax are not quite the same now. They've lost Ziyech, De Jong. They're going to lose Onana. Onana. Oh, what's your name? So yeah, shout out to all the non-league clubs and fans, absolutely. The yellow wall just doesn't look quite the same, does it? But, at least people can, still see football. At least it's still televised. I bet BT are absolutely buzzing that they've got it. The players are coming out now. Haaland, second in the row of the tunnel. Absolute baller. 9 goals in 8 games. Beating Spurs isn't exactly an achievement this season. Get lost. Well, to be fair, that's true. Shout out to you, Turboman Plays. Welcome. Leipzig to win the Champions League and the Bundesliga. I don't think the Champions League will be played, if I'm honest. Hummels now plays for Dortmund. That's unreal. Didn't he used to play for Bayern Munich? What a player. Bayern Leverkusen is my Bundesliga team. Wow. We're on 30 likes. Let's keep going. If you know anyone, please get them to like, share the stream about to your friends and family, and also subscribe. We're on the road to 5,100, and every subscriber means a lot. So if you've got any friends, family that you could pass the channel on to, that'd be appreciated. Schalke are now coming out of the tunnel. They are wearing face masks. I don't know if they'll wear them during the game. 2-0 Dortmund, Haaland, both goals. He's already got more goals than appearances this year. It's mental because they don't come out in this tunnel the same. They're just coming out as like you would do for a kind of a friendly. RB Leipzig, they're a good team. They're a good team. They talk about Italy, for Italian football, hopefully coming back on the 13th of June, which would be good. Obviously more football. Haaland's quite tall, isn't he? They're number 17. Well, let's be honest. There's only one striker that's world class that wears the number 17. Paddy Madden. I'll be keeping an eye on Timo Werner for Liverpool. Absolutely. Apparently it's nailed on that you're going to sign him for 55 million. 24 people of you now in the stream. If you've not liked, spam that blue button, because the more that you like it, the more it goes into recommended and it helps the channel out. So if you could, like, that'd be appreciated. I cannot show the game, I'm sorry, because I'll get copyrighted, so that'd be a shame. Another German player, Julian Brandt, I think, I found that a stat the other day, that he's not received a yellow card since 2014. That is absolutely mental. But thoughts on Sancho to United? Well, he's a young player. He's only just turned 20, hasn't he? So, he's still got a lot to learn, still got a lot to develop. The Bundesliga isn't a bad league, like they say, the French league that they say. It's a great league, and honestly, I think he could do damage in the Premier League. You've seen what he's done for England. Schalke are now coming out. They have social distance the bench, which I think is quite cool. Some good play. I like that Schalke kit. It's really nice. It's like a plain blue. And it's got like kind of stripes on the side. Vardy to come back to Fleetwood. Well, Vardy's 31 now. And he's been really good for the last 5 seasons, what he's done. And then actually a story. When Blackpool in the Prem, Blackpool wanted to sign Vardy for, I think, was it 900? No, it was 800k. And the owner said he's not worth that. And he nearly went to United for £40 million, which is absolutely mental. Fleetwood would have got 8 million of that. So, you know, the teams are Berkey, Hakimi, Guerrero, pardon my pronunciation here, by the way, Akandri, Hummels, Piszczek, Brandit, who has not got a yellow card since 2014, like we said before, Dahoud, Haaland, Delaney, Reina. For Dortmund, some good players for Schalke. Sane, great player. Kenny, another good player for Schalke there. Harit, Ranman, some good players there on show for Schalke. They've got a good squad. It's going to be a tough game, but I think overall Dortmund have a stronger squad and Dortmund should win this game. But who knows, you know. We're on 30 likes. Can we try and get to 40 likes? That'd be much appreciated. Keep liking. It's the blue button. That'd be appreciated. Welcome, Jack. Hope you're well. And I like that. They've got the numbers and FC Schalke on top. That's good. Hello, welcome in. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. I bet there's a lot of scouts watching these games at the moment, you know, for scouting players for their particular team. Haaland, what a player. You know who Haaland looks like for me? Do you know Shauna off Love Island? I can't get the image off my head now. The 4th officials are coming out now. Show the match. I can't, mate. I'm sorry. I do apologise. But absolutely. Just show it. I can't, pal. I'll get copyrighted. Hope you're all good. Dortmund's kit, 2 stars above it, sponsored by Puma. Umbro for Schalke. 2-1 Dortmund. Wow. I'm going to say 3-1. I think there'll be goals. Hopefully there are goals, you know. It's what we want to see. Hello, I'm choosing to watch you with Thogden. Oh, absolutely. I love that. Thank you, Turbotic. Means a lot, that. Hope you're all good. Thank you for tuning in. I'm very good, thank you. Let's try and get 35 likes by kickoff. They're just doing the coin toss at the minute. So if you could, you know, like it, that'd be much appreciated. 4 likes to go till 35. Let's go! You know it, my man. You know it. Hopefully a good game. I bet a lot of the refs are mostly German, because obviously you can't fly different referees in, can you? It looks kind of like a 4-3-3 for Dortmund, or a 4-2-3-1 kind of situation. But they do normally score goals. They're normally good to watch on the front foot. So it's going to be a good game. We are underway. Football is back. Football has returned. Here we go. No, I'm not. Good passing around the back from Dortmund to get us started. It's going to be a slow start. Obviously not been playing football for a long time. And the hoof it up, and Schalke can comfortably keep it around the back. Who's going to be the first goal scorer in this game? Let us know in the comments. I'm going to say Haaland. He's their goal scorer, their threat. They haven't got Marco Reus playing, Sanchez on the bench. Let us know in the chat who you think will be the first goal scorer. And what game are you watching, by the way, at home if you're watching it? Let me know. All games are being televised this weekend. So, yeah, let us know in the chat down below. Good passing around the back from Dortmund. You know, Schalke just kind of taking a timid view, you know, to try and force Schalke onto them, really. Dortmund passing around the back quite nicely at the moment. Will the game be on Sky? No, it's all on BT, mate. You can buy the bundle though. Great ball, great pass. Dortmund on halfway. Schalke intercept, but Dortmund get the ball back again, and he's played back to Berkey in the Dortmund goal. He's done well. Done well. Dortmund like to pass it. I've noticed that about German football, how they like to pass it and let teams come on to them. Schalke are a team that like to press. So you can see that, like, Dortmund will make mistakes with the Schalke press. And with Schalke pressing so high, Dortmund will get space in behind with the big man up front, Haaland. So it's going to be interesting to see how both teams adapt to each other's set plays. So it's going to be different. It's going to be an interesting one. There's only one Ben Knapman. Hello, Kieran. Welcome to the stream, mate. 14 likes, so 50 likes if you could help us out, that'd be appreciated. Like we said, 100 likes and I'll stream again tomorrow. Schalke have now got the ball, they play it down the field, but Dortmund intercept, and Dortmund can come forward with it now. Again, good interception from the Schalke back line. It's been a good start. 2.5 minutes in. Do we get a beer review on here? Possibly in a bit, mate. Possibly at half time, pal. 100%. Half time we'll get a beer review in, I promise. But like we say, Schalke passing the ball around at the moment nicely. Again, Schalke, as you can see, German football like to go with a back three. Schalke have gone to a 3-4-3, 3-4-1-2 kind of situation. The one in behind and then the two just outside of the wings like to cut in. It's a big philosophy. You see a lot of German coaches coming to England and playing a back three. Uwe Rosler did it, Wagner did it at Huddersfield. So it's a different formation. And Schalke are in. Good defending though, really good defending. I am watching it on BT, mate. And it's going to be a foul for Dortmund on 3.5 minutes. Yes, I do, mate. It's a better atmosphere than a Fleetwood home game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is that Wagner? That's no way that's David Wagner, who was manager of Huddersfield. It is him. I knew he liked the back three. He's now manager of Schalke. Not quite Uwe Rosler, but you know, he's a good manager. Good play by Dortmund. Oh, again, you can see how fit the Schalke players are, pressing in numbers, and they like to go in a pack, which is good. But Dortmund drive forward. Eric Haaland. Haaland will drive at the defence. Haaland's got it back. Haaland's in! Keeper does well. Can he smother it? Yes, he does. Great play. Haaland looking dangerous. He makes himself look a right handful. Nearly gets in behind. He just drives and he's so powerful with the ball. And the keeper does come out, spills it, and the keeper smothers it for the final time. Mate, I attend it and I'm the worst footballer you will ever see. So you've just got to be dedicated, really, mate, and kind of get on with your work. It's a good course and I recommend it. 36 likes, we're getting close to 50 likes. Good play. Schalke looking to come forward, not quite as quick. They've dropped the pace a tiny bit now as we come into the opening 5 minutes. How are we all doing in the chat? Good tackle. Good tackle. So yeah, I think it's going to be a tough title race, definitely. You know. Go on. Ooh, is that a foul? Yes. Schalke have got a free kick in a very dangerous area, about 20 odd yards from goal. He's running VAR. So it's a good question. I'm not too sure. I didn't even think about VAR. It's been that long without VAR. I've not even thought about it. But 20 yards from goal, they've got a free kick. It's a dangerous position for Schalke. You know, it's going to be a dangerous one for Dortmund to deal with. It's a four-man wall for Dortmund. He's lining it up. Haaland is in there, some big bodies in there, so it's going to be hard to go over. And it's a packed penalty box, so it'll be hard to go round. Be interesting to see what he does. Come on. 1-0. Oh, straight into the wall. Poor free kick. But yeah, not a great free kick there. Just went straight into the wall and blocked out again. And Schalke can come forward again. What's your score predictions? Let me know in the chat. Like I said, I think 3-1 is going to be an interesting one. Let us know your score predictions. We're coming up to the half-hour mark on the stream as Haaland comes forward. Dortmund moving it well. Do you drive forward at the defence? Hit it. Ooh! It's a great hit. It's a really good hit. And Dortmund getting closer and closer to the first goal in the first 10 minutes. He just shrugged off the defender too easily. He drove, had a lot of space, but the shot was very, very wayward and nothing to harm the keeper. 3-1 BVB. 100%. A bit like the score you beat me, or 3-0 you beat me on the FIFA, to be fair, mate. Be interesting. Will a lot of FIFA informs then be Bundesliga this week? Because it's like that and the Belarus League is the only league playing. And I'm saying 2-0 Dortmund. Well, thanks, Paul. Everyone, if you don't know, Paul runs a YouTube channel and he's on, I think he's on about 85 subscribers and he does different videos and he's a very nice lad. And I recommend going, if you are new to his channel, going on his channel, just giving him a subscription. I think we can get him to 90 subscribers, so if you could subscribe to him, it'll mean a lot to him and he deserves it. So thank you, Paul, for the continued support on the stream, pal. I really appreciate it. Schalke just kind of going along with it now, if I'm honest. Dortmund are trying to cut the passing lanes off. They're doing well with it. Brand it. Haaland, brand it. Ooh, good play. Good play. Dortmund are playing good football, triangle football, and they're nearly getting in behind every time. And, you know, it's getting good. It's getting good. For the 4 people that are still in here, thank you for the support, pal. Goes long. Come on, win that. Is there any other scores in the German league? Anyone scored? Let us know. As we come into the first 10 minutes of this game. Thank you, Ben. Much appreciated, mate. No worries, pal. Thank you for the support. So yeah, hope we're all good in the stream. What we're all doing. Like I say, hopefully this is the start of football returning now. Has your FIFA skills improved? A bit. I'm getting better. I've got a better squad now, so of course I have to get better. I've got a team of the season Adama Traore, team of the season Pereiro, team of the season Maguire, Perez Objective. So I've got a good team. So that basically buys me my wins, really. But I'm looking forward to seeing how the German league deal with the football back. Hello, Albie. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope we're all good. Thank you for coming in. That's much appreciated. Points per game, yeah. Fleetwood would play Oxford in the playoffs and Coventry and Rotherham would go up automatically. And I think Portsmouth would play... Who would Portsmouth play in the playoffs? I'm not too sure who they play in the playoffs, but I know Peter would just miss out. So it's going to be a difficult one. I think it's a fair shot. I do. Wickham, that's it. All the games are goalless. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Sunderland are just outside the playoffs as well. Pompey will play Wickham and we would play Oxford. I think Portsmouth v Fleetwood will be the playoff final then. But you know something, I've got to give credit. Oh, great ball. Back post, corner. You've got to give credit to the Salford fans. They've been let's be honest, they've been social distancing their tickets at Wembley by only selling about 1,500. It's a great ball in. He was set a touch offside with his hand and it was just kind of defended quite well in the end. Haaland does really, really well to get the ball back in. But it's a good player, Eric Haaland. You can see his movement off the ball. You can see his talent. He's a man of many, many talents. So, you know, enjoy the stream, Ben. Keep it coming. Thank you, Alex. I really appreciate your comment. Everyone go subscribe to Alex. Good lad. Cardiff City fan. He also loves Swansea as well. The VAR. VAR is in use. They are going to VAR to see if he was handball. So VAR, to your answer before, is in use. How I have missed VAR criticising it. Was it handball? Ooh, that looks sinister. What is the referee going to do? We're on 11 minutes. And VAR is taking its time having a look. It's the first time I've seen... No, I don't think it is a penalty. They're going to play on as normal. Goal kick. Goal kick. Confused because everyone stopped for a minute then, so confused me. I think Coventry would up anyway, but rather than Oxford is a tough bet. Absolutely. It really is a tough bet because Oxford are a good team. They've got some good players. Welcome if you're just joining the stream. Please, if you could like the stream, that'd be much appreciated. Can we try and get to 40 likes? The more people that like, the more people that can try and get into the stream. So if you could like, if you've not liked already, please give it a like. We're on the road to 5,100 as well. I think we will push for promotion next season, mate. Really, in League One. Be difficult. Back to back, who knows? Luton did it. Problem is, I wouldn't feel like buzzing about getting promoted this year because you've done it, but you've not done it like the normal way. Good ball. Back post. Oh, Dortmund did really well there. They got in behind and the shot just came across, sweated it across, and Schalke got it away. But it's all Dortmund. Schalke in their own half, sitting deep, allowing Dortmund to come onto them. When Schalke are not in an attacking position and they're defending, they seem to go from a 3-4-3 to a 5-4-1. So it is good that they can tuck in and get on offensive when they are attacking. So yeah, imagine Fleetwood in the Championship. Well, Burton have done it, Yeovil have done it. We get bigger gates than Burton, so I wouldn't be too surprised. I play Xbox, mate. Yeah, 100% you deserved it. You've been one of the best teams in the league this year. I think you would have done it anyway. Everything right but the Swansea bit. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So yeah, it's what we will do. We will do a shout out. And we'll do a little thingy. What's going to be the score and how many corners altogether? I'm going to go for 3-1 and 10 corners. Absolutely. 3-1 and 10 corners. Let us know your prediction in the chat. If you know anyone, get them to come into the stream, subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. I think the best team in League One is Southend, Coventry. Southend are the best team in the league, let's be honest. 2-1 and 14 corners. Is that to Dortmund, I'm guessing then? Welcome. We're 4 likes from 40 still. If you could like, that'd be much appreciated. Keep the questions flowing as well. Let's try and get to 40 likes. Let's try and get to 50 by half time as well. So we'll hopefully have a chance of hitting 100. But Schalke are trying to get in here, but just can't quite get in. Dortmund are good defensively. You can see how solid they are and how good they are at, breaking down the passing lanes. So Haaland will chase, and it's pushed back to the goalkeeper. Yeah, I am as well. I think they're normally quite good, like mid-table, or I know last season they were fighting for relegation, fighting against it, but they stayed up quite comfortably towards the end with that win over Sunderland. Like, I thought that would, keep them up, and they had a little bit of a good run towards the end of the season that helped them out. They beat Burton at home, I remember that, and they beat Sunderland. So is there any players from the Bundesliga that you'd like to see in the Premier League? Here we go, Dortmund are in. Go on, hit that. Oh, really good movement, absolutely great movement. Got in behind yet again. He just drove at the defenders, had a shot, and it's a great block from the defender. It's a goal-stopping chance, and it's a corner on 16 minutes. Can I help you on your stream, Ben? Mate, what do you mean, mate? Only Chris Powell last year, I thought they were going to be pushing for the playoffs. Absolutely. Dortmund. Poor pass. No worries, mate. And Dortmund have got a throw in deep into the Schalke half. So, still 0-0. Wagner looking on. Obviously, Klopp came from Dortmund. Absolute legend of football. Done so well with Liverpool. Just doesn't feel right with being no fans there. It's just weird, isn't it? But like I say, I think Dortmund have started this game quite well. They've been on the front foot. But the longer you go without scoring, Joe Barton likes getting the old players. Well, to be fair, this year we've got a young squad. Like, apart from Glenn, we've got Glenn Whelan, who's like 36. Coots, who's like 31, but still can play, and so can Whelan, to be fair. Mackay's quite young, Madden's still quite young, so we've got a good squad. Hello, Robux Oldham Xbox Prankster, mate. Hello, how are you doing? We're 38 likes now. We're 2 likes from 40. I think we're on 5.05 subscribers now, so someone could let us know an update. That'd be appreciated. We're trying to get to 5070 by the end of the stream, so if you could subscribe, that'd be appreciated. All the support means a lot. Dortmund have had 57% of the possession. No, don't worry, mate. So you can see they're dominating possession at the moment. Schalke just kind of sitting deep and probably trying to hit Dortmund on the counter-attack a little bit. So, yeah, Schalke got the ball now in Dortmund off. Great ball. He spreaded that like a Paul Coots, but it goes out. So, yeah, 18 minutes into the game. We're fifth of the way there. Still 0-0. It's a very, very difficult one to call so far because it's not really been much in it, apart from the odd chance that Haaland's got and, the corners, etc. There's been nothing really in the game, so, it's been difficult. 0-0 in every single game. I remember the Premier League one weekend, at 60 minutes in, it was 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 1-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0. That was literally 7 or 8 games on, and like 7 were 0-0. And like 6 or 7 were like 0-0, and like 1 was like 1-0. What do you think of Cameron Iniesta, the best player in the world? Cameron Iniesta! Nobody can beat him. But he's a good player. What's going to happen with loan players this year, by the way? Can they play for the team that they're on loan at if the season resumes in June? Because don't the loan spells normally end at the end of May? Dortmund done well to come out of that. Dortmund are coming forward now. They're flying forward. Brandit's on. Spreads it out wide. Get a crossing. Good defending by Schalke. Dortmund pick it up again. Go on. Drive at him. Cut it back. Good cross. Good defending by Schalke again. Schalke, the number 8's done really, really well. I've never noticed that about Dortmund. They've got a safe standing at the bottom. That's absolutely class. Is that Emir Can? Looks like Emir Can, but he's on to Juventus, hasn't he? I'll tell you what, a lot of Juventus players now in the Italian league, they've got a lot of Premier League players. I think they've got Emir Can, Aaron Ramsey, Cristiano Ronaldo. I really can't decide who to watch out. Are you offside? Is Bluetooth fogged and so I'm switching between you all every few minutes. Love that, mate. Thank you for popping in again. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support on the channel. So yeah, we're getting closer to 5.07, so if you could subscribe if you're new and share the channel about, that'd be appreciated. Brandit's done well, but loses the ball in the end, but it is awarded a free kick. We've been streaming for 38 minutes, and we've got 38 likes. Let's try and squeeze to 40 now, lads and ladies. We've got to say that. FIFA 20 being advised. I wouldn't advise to buy it, because if you do advise it, you have rage loss and you break about 10 controllers. Apart from that, it's a good game. Come on, Dortmund, get a goal here. Imagine if it's 0-0 in every game. I'm not sure. Cameron Iniesta has already said he wants to sign us. All his family lives in Pompey, so he wants to sign for us. Really? That'd be ace. Did his family live in Portsmouth even before he signed at Portsmouth? Because I know he was enjoying time at Barnsley last year, but he's not been getting a game this year, so I think he's one of those players that's a League One player for now. The Manchester Messi day bits for us. Oh, honestly, he's unreal. Not a lot of people will know what you're on about. What the Manchester Messi, unreal. What a guy. So good what he's done. Yeah, they live in Portsmouth the whole time. That's class, that. He's a good player, McGeehan, and so Sarcevic, what he's done for Fleetwood in the past, I'll always be grateful for. Mancunian, unreal player, scored like 15 goals to help us get out of League 2 and scored goal of the season for us that season with that goal at Wembley. It was not a great goal, let's be honest, but I don't really care. It's been a scrappy game where teams seem to give the ball away easily and they're not picking it up well. But, Oh, good tackle. And Dortmund. Oh, lovely. Scorpion kick. Brandit flicks it on. Allen can't get on the end of it. And Schalke can now come forward. A lot of players are slipping and kind of losing the ball a lot. That's all I'm going to say. Imagine Mercer and Lettice and Thompson and Nicholas on Sky Sports trying to call the action. I know it'd be tough at the minute, like 22 minutes in, like nothing's really happened. It's really tough. Cammy, well, I don't know, Jeff. There's been 54 goals, but I don't know who scored it. Oh, lovely play. Go on, hit that. Oh, nutmeg, sweet. Oh, free kick Dortmund in a very dangerous position. That is very dangerous, just outside the box, like probably about that much outside the box, not much whatsoever. It's probably about 20 yards from goal. It's a sweet nutmeg, and then the number 8 for Schalke commits the foul 100%. NG Justin, welcome to the channel, mate. Subscribe if you are new, please. Go on, here we go. We're 22 odd minutes in. So hopefully, I just want to see goals. That's all I want to see. We're now halfway through the second half now. By the way, free kick deflected. Ooh, and out for a corner. It just kind of ricocheted it and it went way out for a corner. It was a good free kick, but never testing the goalkeeper. That quite tame in the end. It was a good block off the header actually by the defender. Now that you say it. Brandit, the German star, a good young player actually for Dortmund. He's on the corner. Hallen tries to move away. He's a day. What's he doing? Get up. Hopefully it's a good cross. Show it. If I get 100 likes, mate, I will. Ooh, gone down a bit too easy. A bit wounded to say the least. Can they? Robex, the referee's dealing with it. Get your head out of his bloody head. Jesus Christ. Corner can finally be whipped in about a minute later. Go on. Good cross. Come on. Oh, take the corner. Good corner. Blocked away. Back to Brandit. Brandit gets a second chance. This one's better. Deep. To the back post. Comes to Hallen. Oh! It's a great hit. He absolutely rifled that and he just went past the post. It was a brilliant hit. It was a good ball back in. His control was good. He brought it down with his chest. Got a great ball back to the back post and Hallen just hit it way past the post. And again, Dortmund looking lively here. They're looking like they can get a couple of goals. Schalke look on the ropes. So hopefully there can be a goal very, very soon. You can see Dortmund have got momentum with them. Schalke look to be a bit leggy really. They seem to be a bit tired. You can see that they've not played together for a bit. So hopefully we can see a goal very, very soon. Hello to the massive 2 viewers right now, you know. Woo! It's a long kick from the goalkeeper. Good header. Go on. Win that. Dortmund kind of now playing safe possession. Frankfurt versus Mönchengladbach is on later. It's going to be a good game. Frankfurt, who obviously got to the semi-finals of the Europa League last year, did really well. I think they did it out to Chelsea on penalties in the end. So it was a tough one. Hi, Blue Tube streamers chopped twice now because they think he's showing. Blue Tube stream now has stopped twice because they think he's showing me the game. Is he actually showing the game? Or has he got the commentary on? If he's got the commentary on, they'll stop it. Has he got the commentary on? Because if so, that's why. Because he's done it to me before. He did it with me with a Fulham game last year. Who was the worst one in the EFL? Wimbledon, but they're moving, which is good now. Yeah, that's probably why. Well, thank you for coming back in the stream, mate. Oh, Schalke are in here. Ooh, good defending by Hummels. My best ground, I like Plymouth's ground. I think the nets are good fans. I like the way you've done that new stand, and it looks the real deal now, so that's really, really good. Yeah, that's probably why. No, favourite away day. Favourite away day. That's what I said. I like it as an away day. It's a good away day, but I don't like the ground. That's what lets it down. It's a good away day, though. Because it's cheap. And good pubs near it. Good to get out to on the train. Ooh, well, I was going to Spurs before this happened, but so that I wouldn't say that now. I want to go to Fulham. I think that's a good ground. I've always wanted to go to Craven Cottage. Schalke coming forward now. Oh, and kicks out for a throw-in. We've hit 45 minutes. If you could share the stream about that, that'd be much, much appreciated. Keep the comments coming, guys. If you could give it a like, that'd be appreciated. That was my first ground, was it? How many grounds have you done now? Schalke have been getting the ball a bit now, and Dortmund are kind of sitting back and letting Schalke come on to them. Dortmund have been, it's not been the greatest of games, I'll admit, but it's football, and I never thought I'd see it again for a bit. Win that header, well done. So what did everyone put on Super 6 then for the score predictions? Sarge bleeds green. No, he doesn't. He bleeds cod. Go on, Brandit. Brandit does well. Oh, flick on was magnificent. That's a great flick on in midfield. Drives forward. Go on. A bit of a scramble. Done well. Drives past the defender with ease. But Schalke win it back. Hummels out wide. Hummels is a good defender. Absolute good defender. He's experienced, calm on the ball. Oh, great flick on. Now here come Dortmund on the side. Good ball in. Haaland! 1-0! It's 1-0! It's Eric Haaland, the golden boy! Oh, what a goal that is. It's a great flick on. And he's doing the celebration on his own. They're doing the social distance celebration. You just love to see it. It's a brilliant move. It's fantastic. The way they moved the ball, it was extravagant. Even though I don't even know what that word means. They just picked it up. Hummels brings it out. It's a good pass. And then it's a lovely flick on. I think it was from Brandit in the end. Out to the winger. The winger just got a blow-driven cross. Haaland just got the tiniest of flicks to guide it past the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0 to Dortmund on 28 minutes. Finally, a goal. The first goal I've seen live in 7 weeks. Get in. It's a good goal. It's his 10th goal for Dortmund in 9 games. Game back on. Well and truly. Borussia. Class finish from the lad. Absolutely. It's just what this game needed. It's his 10th goal this season for Dortmund. 9 appearances. And it's just what the game needed, because the game was starting to kind of go a bit flat a bit. Are you ranking Kitsune? I am. I'm trying my best with content at the minute. Hi Ben, it's George. Hello pal, hope you're good. Welcome to the stream, pal. If you could like the stream, that'd be much, much appreciated. We're on 39 likes. We finally hit 40. 10 to go to we hit the magnificent 50. Welcome if you're just joining. I hope you're all good. Which game are you watching in the Bundesliga? Let me know. And well, Jordan, who came in at the start of the stream, said he had Haaland to score first. I bet he's absolutely delighted with that. Alright. It's a good finish. It was a very good finish. Dortmund have done well though. Dortmund have they have dominated the play and they did deserve the goal, but the keeper, apart from that, has not really had to make any clear-cut opportunities of a save. So, Dortmund will be relatively happy. Schalke will be relatively happy that they're only 1 down. But Schalke aren't no mugs. They're a good side. But Dortmund seem to go long and the defender will let that roll to the goalkeeper. But we're still at 1-0. I've been impressed by Schalke's defending style and how they've wanted to win the ball back and how they've passed the ball 100%. Like, Wagner's done well there. First goal since Harry Shooter scored at both ends at Fratton Park. Well, I know I saw Danny Filliskirk score a penalty for Fylde. That was the last goal I saw. But yeah, Shooter scored the last 2 goals for Fleetwood and Portsmouth. That's mental to think that. It was a good own goal as well. Like, that's some shot, to be fair to him. But I'm glad he made up for it, because he made us nearly lose that game, nearly won the game, and nearly got us a draw. So, absolutely unreal. He's so good. He'll definitely play at a higher level. Unfortunately, he's only on loan, but I'm so grateful that we've got him. And yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. I'm not that great, so you'll probably beat me. I don't have BT Sports, so this is the next best thing. Cheers, mate, I appreciate that. Yeah, luckily I've had it for the Champions League in the past, and because I'm on the BT broadband, I get it on my laptop, on my phone, and my iPad, etc. So it's lucky I can watch it that way. So it's quite good. Oh, that's flick on. That flick on, by the way, that helped create the goal. It was just a great move, a three-piece move, and the keeper's not saving that. Great flick on. First time cross, low driven, takes a bounce just past the defender and in. It's what you're loving. You just love to see it, don't you? You really do. Done well. Good passing by Dortmund, you know. By the way, is Dortmund the majority of people's favourite team then in Germany? Then let us know. I'd probably say either Dortmund or Dusseldorf, because of Uwe. George Cooper's been class this year for us. Really, that's good, that. How have you felt without Freddie Lepardo? Because he obviously left. I don't think he set this league apart like he did last year. I know he scored 15 goals, but he's not as like rated like strikers such as a Paddy Madden or an Ian Henderson or an Ivan Toney, but he still scored goals this season. You've got to give him credit for that. But I think you've done okay without him. It's how you do in the next league. It's like Plymouth were fine, but they went on a losing run, didn't they? Like you were like 12th when you played us, and you went down. But I'll never forget when Morris scored that goal against us. If Dortmund can hold on to their youngsters, they'll be better than Bayern, 100%. Oh, Sancho, Haaland, Brandit, they've got it coming out of their ears, haven't they? So it's really good to see. We're coming up to an hour on the stream. Thank you for those who've supported so far. Oh, good flick on, good defending by Schalke in the end. Ben, text me later and tell me your game is and we can play Xbox with each other. Yes, sounds good to me, mate. I'll give you a game. Good flick on. But Schalke seem alert. They'll definitely listen to Boris Johnson about staying alert. So, stay alert. So yeah, we're 10 likes away from 50, so if you could like the stream, that'd be much, much appreciated. It really does help the channel out. Freiburg have just scored against Leipzig. A shock of a goal there. That's absolutely mental. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well, pal. Welcome to the stream. How's he got out of that? Dortmund eventually finally win the ball back, and Dortmund can be on the way here. But again, they get outnumbered on the attack, and Schalke do that well. They kind of get into a good shape. I'm doing fine, thanks. Good, Chris. Good to hear, mate. Hope Scottish football can be back very, very soon. The last goal I saw before lockdown was Aussie rules. Jeez. Last goal I saw was when we were at Palmer's FC. Our goals have been spread out. Did you hear about Luke Japecott? Came from loan from Truno. All right, nice. That's a good player, that. One, has he kept it in? He has. And he's on the counter. He's got him behind the wing back. He's done really well. Great run. Pulls it back. Hits it. Oh, over the bar. Great play by Dortmund. This winger, by the way, he is absolutely unreal. Like, honestly, he's got pace. He's got skill. He's got strength. He's got determination. He's a good player. Help got the assist for the first goal and nearly gets it help for the second. Hello, HOC. Have you? Not really. I just trim. That was it. I just want a skin fade. That's all I want. I've got yesterday in my video I had bedhead, which was the worst thing to exist. So wasn't exactly the happiest with it, but obviously we'll get through it. But yeah. Hakimi is a right back normally. He's really good. Like, I actually packed. I think I actually might have packed him yesterday. Actually, I picked the team of the season, I can't remember what it was. I've not had one since January. Really? Really? I bet yours is well long. I had mine like the week before. What's the longest trip you've made for football? Plymouth, I think. 650 mile round, well, 680 altogether. Mile round trip. It was a long day. I set off at about 4:30 in the morning and I got back about 12:30 at night. It was a long day. It's like going to a long away day. Add an extra hour and a bit. It's one of those where you don't feel the extra hour until like you're in Stoke and you're absolutely knackered and you'd been normally home by then. That's when you feel the hour. If that word means Exeter, Plymouth, 100%. I would love to go to Exeter's ground one day to get it off me 92. But I do like Plymouth's ground, 100%. It's a good ground. If anyone's not liked this video, please give it a like. That'd be appreciated. Just press the blue button and also turn notifications on. That'd be much appreciated. If we can get to 50 likes, that'd be much appreciated. Yes, I have. I went to Carlisle in pre-season at the start of this season. We won 3-1. Harrison Biggin scored. Paddy Madden scored. I think Ched Evans might have scored. Oh, Pompey. No word about that. Portsmouth, of course. But Southampton, at least they've got an advantage that they play behind closed doors every week. Oh, sorry, they don't, but they've just got no atmosphere. So, yeah, they've got an advantage, you know. I think Portsmouth will struggle with it playing in front of no crowd because you're the 12th man there and it's horrible to go to and nobody likes going in. People get scared to go to you. So, you know, like, I think you'll struggle with it. Yeah, it's well mad, isn't it? But hopefully we can be back at Fratton Park very soon. I think everyone prefers us. We are a proper respected club. You are. Like, obviously, you've been in the Championship, you've been in League 1, been in League 2. You're a stable League 1 club, 100%, and hopefully one day you can get back into the Championship. Especially the home games, exactly, because you seem to not be so great away from home, do you? We will play some fans' audio, I bet you will. I think Southampton do. I think West Ham do that to play I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. West Ham's new ground I'm not keen on. Only striker in the league deserves more praise is Mike Taylor. Oh, he was very good against Man City that night, by the way, when I watched him. He works hard for the cause and he always seems to score goals. James Embry from Oxford is very, very good as well. 12 goals and 30 appearances this season. But, well, they're in League 1, so the fans that they get at home is unreal. It is. Let's be honest, it is. I felt so sorry for Cardiff last year because I think with VAR they would have stayed up. They got robbed against Cardiff and they weren't that bad. I liked Warnock. I think he's a top man. He's a good manager. Yeah, I don't think you'll get into the Premier League. If you do, I don't think it'll be for a long time, but you're a good club and you've got some good fans and you've got that ability to go somewhere. That's the good thing with it. So who knows what you can do. So you just got to make sure the charger is in. Are we back? Yes, we're back. Sorry, we might have cut off for a minute. I know with Chelsea we were robbed. You were, mate. Absolutely, you were robbed. Sorry about that, lads. We just had to make sure the charger was on. So thank you for sticking by me. We're nearly at an hour. Can we try and get to 45 likes by an hour? Hard task, but we probably won't get it. But yeah, not forgetting the sad loss of Salah. Yeah, like you had good atmosphere that season. And I thought I wanted you to do well because the problem was I think they're like, oh, want to hit over the bar. I think we'll get the Prem. Danny Rose is winning as a trade. He used to play for Oxford. Swindon and Oxford are quite rivals, really. But that'll happen next season when Oxford are in League 1, won't it? Always blocked by the defender in the end. Fleetwood will be playing Oxford in the playoffs as it stands, so Wembley, with the famous Fleetwood. Oxford, no, I'm joking. Oxford have never beaten us, so what a time it would be for them to beat us. Wolfsburg 1-0 up. Oh, they're a good club. The first goal was clear outside when we had two penalty shrugs, Sean Morrison and Rudiger. Oh, it's mad, isn't it? Would I take Ivan Toney, the best striker in League One? Of course I would take him. He's so good, and what he offers to the cause, and you know, you would have had 2 trips to Wembley, I know. You know, well, when we went to League Two, we took 7,500 to Wembley. But you know, Watchalong is on BT, mate. You've got to remember, Fleetwood's population is like 24,000 people, and it's not like Plymouth that's got other areas round it, or Portsmouth that's got quite other areas kind of near, and they've got a massive city. Like Rotherham have got loads of places near them. Fleetwood have got 24,000, got the sea one side, and then the majority live in Blackpool. So, let's be honest. Fleetwood are better than all League One teams. Everyone's now triggered. Yes, Taggles, you're finally in. A bit like City fans, really. Well, apart from minutes, you've come about 60 years later than when it was first started. So, you know, I like you see you keep that tradition up. He's in, baby. Well, uncle. If League One do points per game, it isn't fair on Oxford because I was that. Well, Fleetwood were 12 unbeaten. Fleetwood had lost 1 in 17, lost 2 in 22. Schalke complaining for a penalty. Worst fans in the world. Morecambe. No. Away fans. No, there are some worse than us. I think Boreham Wood took like 9 to Barrow on the Tuesday night. Like 9 fans. Like, fair play to the 9, but I'll have a look, like, mate. I don't really check Messenger that much, so I'll have a look. Oh, good play by Schalke. Oh, again, Dortmund seem to get it away. Salford, 100%. I don't mind Salford. They're a good club. I like Gary Neville. I like Phil Neville. I like Giggs. I mean, what they've done at Salford's been good. Let's be honest. What they've done at Salford, Pilly did at Fleetwood. Let's be honest. So, 42 minutes into this game. Seen a bit, mate. Oh, I hope you're alright, pal. Keep safe, yeah? Come on. As you can see, it's like a record-breaking attendance in Borussia Dortmund today. Only joking. Good hold-up play, and Dortmund can come away with it. The defender's sloppy with it though. Loses it. Well, back to the goalkeeper though in the end. Go on, Haaland. Ooh, only as far. Dortmund come forward with it again. Brand it on the overlap. Hit that. 2-0. Dortmund score. It's a really good goal. Low-driven shot, if you know FIFA, you know. And Dortmund have doubled their lead, and that probably wipes out Schalke. It's a mistake at the back by the goalkeeper. It's a poor goal kick. And as you can see, I don't know what they were doing. They were just playing back, and it was poor. Haaland did really well to press to make the keeper go to mistake. It was just driven. It's a good passing move. Brand it again at the heart of the midfield. Overlap. And he just smashed it in and says, thank you very much. 2-goal lead. I'll have that on toast. And, you know, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Just before half time as well. So a great chance to get into the lead. It's a really solid finish. The keeper's done quite well up to now as well, so you know. I'm watching Sporting and Dusseldorf. Brilliant, mate. How are Dusseldorf doing? Their old manager, our old manager manages Dusseldorf. Can you expand hybrid anymore? Well, we've got a stand behind a stand, so progressively we could move that, and we've got a sporting club next to that stand that hopefully we could get rid of. But I think what we could do, expand the stand when buy the hybrid club out, but you want like £1 million for it. So that'll take us to about 7,000, no, probably 6,500. You could maybe make the Percy Robson, where the away fans stand, a bit bigger, and maybe add an extra section of the park side. So I reckon we could possibly get it to 9,500. So how's the away stand? It's like a standing stand, which holds about 600, and we allocate about 400 seating. But there's club in the Championship that won't sell that out. Like, I don't think Reading will come and sell 1,000. Well, that is half time. I know. It's owned by, but they want like £1 million. That is half time. It is 2-0 in the Bundesliga between Dortmund and Schalke. It's been a good game so far. Actually, it kind of came into life. Obviously, at least we've seen goals. There's not been that many goals in the Bundesliga. I know Wolfsburg are 1-0 up and Freiburg are 1-0 up at Leipzig, but it's tough. If anyone's not liked the vid stream yet, if you could like that, be much appreciated. All likes are really appreciated. I help the channel out and gets more people. So if you could like it, that'd be appreciated, and share it along. That'd be much appreciated as well. So yeah, half time as we are speaking. So yeah, still 2-0 at half time. Dortmund been the better team, warranted their lead. Dusseldorf hit the post in the first half. Wow. Dusseldorf were going well under Uwe before this happened. I would say Fleetwood have really underrated fans, but maybe Blackpool still took 1,300, I think, in the end, which isn't that bad, but it is bad. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, we're not a big club. You've got to remember, and a lot of people who sometimes come to Fleetwood games are Blackpool fans as well, so they won't be in the Fleetwood end, if you get what I mean. So it's difficult. It really is difficult. We haven't got a massive fan base. We haven't got a particularly young. We've got a particularly young fan base. So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one to explain, really. But yeah, have you been in Oldham's away stand, says Roblox Adam Gamer? Yes, I have many times. I think I've been when you beat us 2-0 and when we beat you 2-1 on Boxing Day. So, been to Oldham a few times. It's a cold stand, but I always like going. I think Fleet will get promoted, hopefully, says Alex. Yeah, me too, mate. It'd be good to see us get promoted because we're a young club, let's be honest. We're not a particularly big club. But it'll be difficult. It'll be a difficult one. What do you think of it? It's a good stand. Holds about 3k, doesn't it? So you can get fans in, which is good. So yeah, good stand, good away day. Always like going to Oldham. Local away day. Shame I don't think we'll play for a while. I think you'll be stuck in League 2 for quite a bit. Which is a shame. No offence to Oldham. I just don't think you've got the money to kind of get out of that league. I think, like I say, but I think you're a good club, mate. I think you're a good club, and who knows, with maybe a good ownership, a good manager. Because you've had a lot of managers of late. You've had Scholes there. You've had Richie Wellens. You've had a lot of foreign managers, Richie Bunn, John Sheridan, and seemed to get rid of them after a while. So I think just stick with the manager for a bit, and who knows, you've got Dino now, I think you're so. Hopefully he can bring something to you. He was not so great at Stevenage, but he will, because it improved when we first got to League 1. Because it's new grounds for everyone, and people are excited for new grounds, and people want to go to the football, and it's good, it really is good, and hopefully that can continue for in the Championship if we get there. It's a long way to go, yet there's so many good clubs in the Championship. It's got a tough league, and it's a tough league to get out of League 1. You look at Portsmouth, Sunderland, Ipswich, Blackpool, big club, Coventry are quite a big club as well, so we are fighting amongst them. So if someone could give us a quick subscribe update, that'd be much appreciated. How many subscribers are we on now? Wanting Man City again. I quite like him. Teddle supports him. I don't know if he's still in the stream. But yeah, we've got beat to 1,000 Fleetwood fans in that Cardiff. No, I don't think we'll take that many. Believe me, we will definitely not take that many. But who knows? I think maybe like saying there's like a 200 or 300 to Cardiff. That's what I'm on about. But we took like 2,000 to Preston, so that was quite good. But I think that's the most we've ever taken. We took like 2k to Morecambe as well. So to be fair, I think a lot of people avoid Blackpool away as well because of the trouble and they don't like it. Haaland is class. He's so good. Honestly, he is so good. I think he's one of those natural strikers. I think he's like Harry Kane but better. The way he goes about his game, and the way he can score a goal, the way he can hold the ball up. Haaland, he's just got that extra bit of quality in him. So yeah, I won't be going to Blackpool away again. How come, mate? Do you not like the trouble? Is it because of the trouble? Because I know a lot of people kind of avoid it nowadays. But yeah, is it? Fair enough. It's one of my favourite away games of the season, but we always seem to lose there, which annoys me. Like, I think we've got a better team than Blackpool, I really do. But I just think they have something over us, and they have that. They know how to win a big game. Like, I know that's not a big game for them, but they've got that experience, like more of a history kind of stuff. And where they've had big games, they've had a big day at Wembley, they've had kind of stuff. So, they started off the season quite well, Blackpool, but unfortunately for them, they've kind of gone off it. As they kind of went on a run, when about January time, when Fleetwood went 12 games with one win. Blackpool kind of went on a similar run, but Blackpool were losing games. Fleetwood drew 9, so that's where we kind of promise you I'm okay. That's why we kind of made up ground on them. So yeah, it's a difficult one, but yeah, if you have any questions, let us know in the chat. That'll be appreciated. Just while we wait for the second half to come back on in about 5 or so minutes. Hopefully more goals. How many more goals are we going to say in this game? Let us know in the chat. They've experienced derbies. We haven't, so yeah. But we've had Morecambe, we've had Southport, we've had Telford, we've had. I remember. I don't know if you remember. We played Southport at home a few years ago in the FA Cup after we drew like 0-0 with them at their place, and we were 1-1. They scored late, and we scored like 3 goals in 4 minutes. So we had to suffer half an hour of extra time for nothing. I was like, ugh. We won 4-1 in extra time. So yeah, can I ask a question? Go on, mate. If you could share the stream about and like the stream, that'd be much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 5,100. So yeah, if you could share the stream about, that'd be much appreciated. What's your score prediction for the second half? Let us know. Ooh. 41 likes now. Thank you for who's just liked. Welcome. We're hopefully going to do some streams where we can get people on. So if you are interested in coming on, let us know. I think we'll take about 700-800 to Leeds, 100%. But again, I think people will be put off by the fact it's Leeds. Like, I think the plans why we won't take a lot is Millwall, because we've done that. And we took a few to Carlisle, and a friend was like 150 to Carlisle in a friendly, because it's not too far. It's a new ground for everyone, so everyone wants to get it done. Because we kind of always seem to avoid Carlisle coming up through the leagues. When we were in League 2, I think they were in maybe League 1. So, absolutely. (4-2) Dortmund. Haaland will score 2. Well, he's done well so far. And George's prediction, who he said Haaland to score first and Dortmund to win 3-1. He needs Schalke to score. Can I see Schalke scoring? At this moment, I'm not too sure, because it's a tough one, because Dortmund could lose a foot off the gas when you're in so control and you are leading a game. You can sometimes take your foot off the gas and make mistakes, and that can sometimes cost you. So it's interesting. Crew next season, yeah, we've always taken a few there. Leeds is a fantastic, yeah. It's a great away day, isn't it? I've never been, but I really, really want to go. It's a great ground, great fan base. But even if we did go up, I think they'll be in the Premier League. They deserve it. It's happened too many times where they've not gone up or when they've deserved to go up, kind of stuff. Hopefully soon they can go back up where they belong in the Premier League. And it'd be interesting to see Leeds in the Premier because you got so used to seeing them playing the likes of Blackburns and stuff like that, which is no disrespect to Blackburn. Blackburn are a good club, but Leeds are just on par to everyone, and Leeds have that added pressure every year that they should be going up, and it's difficult for them because they've got to manage expectations. So yeah, absolutely. So how are we all doing? Which games are we watching? Is anyone watching a different type of game? Let us know. I'm just here for half time. Well, thank you for coming in, mate. I appreciate that. So, absolutely. Who's the best player for Fleetwood? Ooh, it's a good question. Because we've got so many. And we've got so many good players. And we haven't got like a standout. But probably Madden or a Coots type of player. It's difficult, you know. Paddy Madden, I think, yeah. He's a good player. He scores goals, and Dusseldorf is about to kick off for the second half. And so is Dortmund. We will be getting back underway very, very soon. Thank you for those who have tuned in so far. And thank you for those who are still tuned in, by the way. I much, much appreciate the support. We have got so many streams coming back up very, very soon. So if you could keep supporting the channel, I'll be putting Uwe on. I can't, mate. It'll get copyrighted, pal. My old pal. But absolutely. So if we can, tell you what, if we can get to 60 likes, I will stream Dortmund. I will stream Bayern Munich again tomorrow. So we've got 19 likes to go. With 60 likes, and we'll do it. We're on 41 now. So if you could help, that'll be much, much appreciated. And keep the comments flowing as we go into the second half. Every like that means a lot. And if you could share the channel about, that'd be much appreciated. I think we're on 5.06 subscribers still. If someone could let us know, that'd be appreciated. Hi, hello, Ben. It's Josh having an FC Media Team. Hello, mate. Welcome to the stream. You got my link. I thought you're always good to get talking to. Hope you're good. Josh is very, very talented in what he does. Well done to Luca yesterday, by the way, for doing a stream that lasted, what was it, 6 hours altogether, which is absolutely mental. 5.07 now, get him! We're back up and running. Thank you for the support, guys. If you keep liking, that'd be much, much appreciated. Share the stream. We're on 44 likes now, so thank you very much for the support as we go back into the second half. Yeah, I'll ring you later after vlog or something, mate. So yeah, oh well, mate, amazing videos as usual. Cheers, pal. How are you doing? Are you doing any media work on the German football? I bet TalkSport are absolutely relieved, aren't they? We're on 45 likes now. Unreal. Thank you for the support. Unfortunately, I can't put the link on Twitter because my Twitter, I can't remember my password. So that's just my luck, isn't it? But yes, as we are starting to get back into the second half, drive the likes up. Yep, 15 more to go. So, got any spare accounts or any mates, family that could subscribe and like the stream, that'd be much, much appreciated. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds good to me, mate. I just don't agree with fake crowd noise. Me too. To be fair, I'll always remember when Oxford took 3k to Carlisle. If they won, they would have go up and they scored in the 96th minute. It's unreal. I remember Oxford scoring at Charlton late on. I know Leipzig are having a great game, aren't they? Which is really, really good for them. But yeah, 4 likes on 50 now, boys. I heard League 2 is done for the season. Yes, I've heard that too. It's a shame because why can't League 1 clubs agree? Because If you ask a Bolton Wanderers fan, if you ask a Southend, Tranmere, Wimbledon, Rochdale kind of fan, what do you want to do this thing? Oh yeah, null and void please, yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, because you don't want to go down. But if you ask Fleetwood, Peterborough, Portsmouth, Sunderland, Ipswich, Rotherham, Oxford, Coventry, what do you want to do? Oh, finish the season because we're up. Yeah, it's difficult. And then if you ask 12, it'll be difficult because you don't know what you want to do with it. Because you're mid-table, what do you want to do? Barrow, but why should Barrow go up? Because there are clubs that are they're only 2 points above. So there's clubs that are 2 points above. So I don't know why Barrow should go up. Barrow have been the best team in the league, yes, but there's still 8 games to go. Still time. So, who knows? Hopefully they can come to some sort of agreement where it can maybe be played out. But I want to see it being played out because football should not be done on a computer screen or should not be done on a... but we are back underway for the second half now. So, finally we can get talking about football again as we blow his whistle to his mouth and we are away again. So... yeah, we're 13 likes away from 60 now. We're getting there. We're on 47. Thank you for the support and thank you for those who have stayed in so far and have popped in. It's much, much appreciated. We are on 5,071 subscribers. So that's really good. How are you watching it on BT, mate? Stevenage deserve to go down. They've been the worst team in that league all season, so... for me, it's difficult. It really is difficult because I just know how Fylde are going to get out of not going down with that awful owner of theirs, and I can't deal with that. But it's what annoys me. Gary Neville says he called it the Festival of Football, which I like. Gary Neville, I think he's a good pundit, but if Salford at the top of the league, he would be livid. He would be absolutely livid, and. Obviously, health comes first, but play the season when available. When to play the season? Oh, good hit! Oh, good start by Schalke. Alert play. He got the shot away straight into Berkey's hands, though, so nothing much troubling. Yeah, Stevenage not the best at all this season. Exactly, mate. Exactly, especially for having it in Waterlooville. They're 3rd in the league, and your season got voided. Exactly. But teams will lose money from season ticket revenue, will lose money from sponsorship revenue. Like I'm not being funny. I don't think fans should ask for a refund if the season isn't completed. They'd be rightful, but it's your own football club, man. Come on. Does 30 quid really mean so much to you when you can keep your football club and help keeping your football club in business? It's a difficult one. But hopefully they can... hopefully, because a lot of teams can't afford to furlough the players. That's the problem. But, if they can't have fans in, really. I know Aki Stanley, Andy, always having a hissy fit on Twitter about it, saying, oh, we don't want the season to resume because we'll lose 500k. Well, mate, if Aki were at the top of the league, you'd be moaning you're always moaning what the EFL do. So... it'd be interesting to see how this German football goes first. But getting back to this game, we have just started. Schalke have been so bright in the second half so far. They've been the better team. But Dortmund break. Again, Brandit wins it. Haaland's on the counter-attack. Haaland wins the strength battle but goes down. Brandit carries on with it. Brandit again on the assist. Hits it. 3-0. Dortmund home and dry now. And on 48 minutes, the perfect start. A nightmare start for Schalke. Smiles on the face of the Borussia Dortmund's manager. Haaland is down with a knock. He did well to carry on, personally. And Haaland, again, Brandit, the guy who's not had a yellow card or a red card, has had a yellow card or a red card since 2014, who just did so well. What a ball that is. It's a brilliant ball, simple pass, and it's a low-driven cross into the near post. 100%. Great finish. The keeper should do better. It's not right in the corner. It's weak by the keeper. It's a good hit, he hits it strong, and he just kind of goes through the goalkeeper into the middle of the net. It's really, really poor by the keeper. He misjudges it. It's spineless, to be fair. It's not so great. Bad news for Dortmund, their manager is down, so, 100%. What Bundesliga team are you supporting? I am following Dusseldorf, but I like Dortmund as well. Chris, don't you mean Neville versus Terrell Dog Handler? Haha. You should definitely. I would love to do media and I'd love to do commentary, 100% or punditry or something like that. Love how they're playing the goal music. Oh, they actually? That's absolutely class. Did you see what Neymar did? Neymar when he scored, I think it was at Paris Saint-Germain. He did like a celebration. Haaland is running the knockoff. Thorgan Hazard with the goal. 5th goal of the season in the Bundesliga for that man. So yeah, Dortmund. Oh, Schalke behind. Tangerine George, your bet is coming off soon, mate. You should rank the best clubs in League One with the best future. 100%. But it's going to be difficult that because there's so many big clubs that have futures and little clubs like look at Ajax. They weren't great, and look how they did in the Champions League last year. But absolutely, with 3 likes from 50, if you could help me out, that'd be much, much appreciated. Schalke, brilliant defending, Max Hummels, but Schalke get it into the box and out again. I'd tell you something, this second half has been crazy so far. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Schalke in again, to the back post, Berkey does well, big and strong, the keeper comes out. Maybe the Schalke goalkeeper can take tips. But Berkey does well there, I like his gloves, pink boots. And Brandy, what a player by the way, taking instructions now. Should parachute payments be stopped? Well, Sunderland don't have another one now because they've been out. You get 3, don't you? Well, they got 1 in the Championship, 1 in League One. Yeah, that's the last parachuting payment now. They've had 3. So Sunderland, realistically, last season needed to go up. They needed to go up this season, really. It's going to be getting harder for them now. So, but parachute payments, going back to that, it's a difficult one because obviously you owe money from being in the Premier League. So yeah, how many Cardiff fans are on this channel? I think there's another one as well. What score, mate? It is 3-0, pal. 3-0. I can see you have a great future in your vlogs and upcoming adventures, mate. Thank you, pal. I really, really appreciate that. We're trying to grow the channel to try and get 6k, hopefully very, very soon. So all the support is appreciated on the channel. As a Liverpool fan, I'll happily want till next year for the season to resume, so fans can witness us lift the trophy, but different League 1 and League 2 clubs. But for me, I think you need to get the football season completed. Why go into a new season when there is 9 games left? Get that 9 games left. I don't care if there's fans in it. You just got to get it done. I just hope footy's back soon. It's so boring. Me too. This is good though. I'm glad football's back and we can talk about something. You'll be my co-commentator, Ben. I prefer to be a co-commentator 100% because I like picking up on little things and watching the game slowly, like kind of stuff. So that's kind of stuff. I support Cardiff. Well, at least there's no Swansea fans in here for you to, have a go with, which is class. But like I say, it's been a good game so far. We're just over the 53-minute mark as Dortmund come away with it again. I know Alan's a machine, by the way. Like, I'm not being funny, but he's been at Dortmund like 10 games, and already he's been talked about going to Real Madrid, Liverpool. Haaland, he's so good. Like, even though he looks like Shauna from Love Island, he's a good player. He's a good player. You must admit that. We're 2 likes away from 50. We said if we get 60, we'll stream again. Another 2-hour watch along tomorrow. So if you could help us out, that'll be much, much appreciated. Also share this, by the way. That'll be appreciated. And if you know any new friends that would like to subscribe, that'll be much, much appreciated as well. It's a shame that non-league can't do behind closed doors because I just want to finish the season. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You'd think that they'd be able to get a bit of funding to complete the season, the non-league, and they want to complete it when safe. Do you get what I mean? Even if there's no fans in the stadium, like, the best way is to make sure no clubs go out of business, but you can get the season finished because you've got sponsorship money, you've got season ticket money, you've got those that you promised with it over the season. What's your best football day on memory? Ooh, it's a good question. Fleetwood-wise, I'd say Portsmouth is one of my favourite football memories because I loved it, the emotion that day, and I felt crap. Like when Sunderland scored, it was like basically what it was like. I think it was worse than a woman going into labour, like conceding a goal in like the 190th minute. But with Fleetwood, 2014, I was sitting in the Irish stands. You know, like I was like a hooligan from day one, and Fleetwood went 1-0 up after like 17 seconds. I think it was like Matty Blair or Gareth Evans who scored. 10 minutes later, I thought we're doing well here. 10 minutes later, we're losing 2-1. So I'm thinking, after 10 minutes, I've seen 3 goals. And then we end up going, I think at half time, we go 3-2 up. And then, no, we go 2-2 at half time. And after half time, we go 3-2, 4-2. And I don't know if you know Sam Clucas, who's now at Stoke, who's been at Hull and Chesterfield, played for Manton at the time, made it 4-3. They got 4-3 and he made it 4-4. And then 8-goal thriller, and then Sarcevic scored a penalty in the last minute to secure a hat-trick. It was just one of those games where we went in front, they kept back, they kept going in front, and there was just goal after goal, and it was a great day. But here we go, Haaland's in again. Haaland, he's done a Lukaku touch, puts it across, good defending. But yeah, going back to that, 100% the 5-4 win. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to Wembley because I had no one to go with. But yeah, so many good football memories, like Bristol City away, we sang for 90 minutes, Red and White Army for half an hour straight, drew 0-0, beating Southport was a good moment, 4-1 at home after being 1-1, getting Leicester in the FA Cup, then, I don't know if you know, we played Leicester in the FA Cup, and in the last minute, Hunter turned, I think it was Johnny Evans, he got a shot away, it hit the post, it hit the keeper on the head, and it hit the post again, and nearly went and scrambled off the line. It was just so gutting. But that was a good day. Got to the replay, and the first goal that was used by VAR was used that day. But Schalke coming back into this game. But yeah, so many good football memories. What about you? What's your favourite footballing memory? Let me know in the chat down below. I think the Premier League and Championship will carry on and keep the season like it was, but League One and I think whatever you do for the Premier League, it needs to be remembered by Championship, League One and League Two. And the shame for Liverpool fans is, it won't feel the same now. Do you get what I mean? Hey, how's it going? Sorry I haven't been joining you for a while because the offside was spamming Thogden's stream and Insta saying ODL. Love that. That's class. But to be fair, I do like the offsiders. I like the majority of the YouTubers. I didn't know a couple of them, to be fair, but I've kind of met or seen the majority of them. I've met George, I've met Alex, I've met the Leicester vlogger, the True Fox. I didn't meet him last year, the vlogger was, but I saw him. But yeah, never met Sam, and I can't remember who the other one is. Pompey versus Cheltenham 2017, top of the league for 20 minutes of the season. That's absolutely class. I remember that. Was that the year that Doncaster came up as well? And they were top of the league like pretty much all season, had like a 9-point gap. And like Hartlepool beat them on the last day of the season, didn't they? And you won like 3-1, 3-0. So I remember that, and obviously Jimmy was telling me the story how he was absolutely loved that day and pitch invasion. And so where you want to win the league, like being top of the league like Liverpool, like I'll ask 1 minute. I'll ask Chris this. Chris, would you prefer to win the league last year on the last day after being in that title race back and forth, or this season? This season you've been better, but City have been worse, kind of stuff. And I think that's made you better because you had no pressure. But last season you were so much better because it was just win after win, and you showed a different side to you. And you dealt with the pressure quite well. And I would prefer to win the league on the last day of the season than be top of the league all season and expect to win the league. The best way is when you don't expect it. Mine is Liverpool 4-0 Barcelona. I remember going to the game saying we got no chance, no trophies this season. Well, I always said to my mate that day, I remember sat with him at lunchtime, I said, you've got a chance. You just kind of believe. I mean, score an early goal, and Divock Origi did that. And I remember Suarez injuring Andy Robertson, so Wijnaldum came on, Milner came on as a makeshift left back, and Wijnaldum got the ball, scored obviously with a header, and Ter Stegen grabbed the ball, and he basically said, "Give it back, mate, you'll get it back in 2 minutes," and he did. So yeah, 3-0 going back to the game. Schalke have started to come back into it and have a bit of possession, so yeah. Hello Mackham FC, mate, hope you're good. We're 1 like from 50, if you could help me out with that, that'd be much, much appreciated. Keep the questions coming along as we come up to 100 minutes on the stream. Thought there's only one Ben Knapman. Thank you, mate. We've got some very exciting news coming out in just over 2 weeks. 2 weeks on Monday. Very exciting news coming. We're very buzzing. Oh, Haaland could be away, but Haaland is... Like, I never realised how fast Haaland was. Like, who would you say are the top 5 players in the world right now? Not including Messi and Ronaldo, by the way. So apart from them two, I'd say Mbappe will have to be up there. I think Kevin De Bruyne has got to be up there. I think De Bruyne is an absolute genius. Bale is good. Bale is so good. Virgil van Dijk has got to be up there for what he's done. Anyone who says he's overrated has got no clue on football. Like, so sometimes Maguire's had more blocks and interceptions this year. Well, yeah, because he got more shots to face. Bale, yeah. I love his flag. Then he says Wales Golf Madrid. I love that. Firmino. He's okay. But he's not a striker for me. He's really is. So I'll probably go with Mbappe. No, he's not in order. Mbappe, Van Dijk, De Bruyne, Haaland. I think Haaland will have to be up there. And Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski is absolutely unreal. I think he's the best striker in the world. Him and Aguero are the best 2 for me. Him, Aguero and Haaland are the best 3 in the world right now. Griezmann. Yeah, good shout. Very good shout. Good player. Bale and Ramsey practically carry us, Wales. Yeah, like, he's so good for Wales. Like those two. Ben Davies is a solid player for Wales as well. Obviously, I like him at Spurs because he's solid and he's always a 6 or 7 out of 10. He's not amazing, but like, he's okay. He's one of those that, like, you have like 5k on your FIFA team and you need a left back. You'd go to Ben Davies, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you only have 5k for a team at the start of FIFA, you'd go for him, wouldn't you? So he's all right in that department. But Dortmund coming away again. Haaland again. He's a beast. He drops deep. He's strong. He's powerful. He's got everything in him. Honestly, he's so good. And Dortmund have got a goal kick. Mane, yes. I think Mane's the best out of the front 3. I really, really do. I think what he offers, I think he's unselfish. I think he's a top bloke. I think he's fast. I just think he's got everything. Salah is Liverpool's top goal scorer this season, but he's very, very good. And I read a stat, I think 36 of Liverpool's goals this season have been from the front 3. Their top goal scorer other than that has been Van Dijk on 4. Haaland. Good play. Again, overlapping under that right wing back. Haaland. Oh, great move. 4-0. Oh, is it offside? I think he's offside. Hakimi again, I think he is. Hakimi, what a player. By the way, Hakimi to Haaland. The partnership is like a bit like Ben Knapman to Paddy Madden. Like, not quite as good, obviously, because, like, you know, they need me, the partnership, but, you know. Let's have a look at it. Brandt again at the art of midfield, spraying a pass out wide. Hakimi, Haaland, Hakimi gets it back. He's onside, well onside. Gets the ball back and just kind of finesse it into the corner past the goalkeeper. They're having a field day. It's Dortmund 4, Schalke 0. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Just about to comment. Oh, it's not a goal if Alex doesn't comment goal, is it? I love that, mate. Thank you. Ben, what do you think about Rooney? I like him. I've said numerous of times how much I respect him because he can play in numerous of different positions for Portsmouth. He can play as a right winger. He can play on the left. He can play behind a striker. He could play up front. I think you could play him as an advanced midfielder. I think he's quality in the versatility he offers. I think he's skillful. He's a good passer, good crosser. Can create a bit of magic. I don't know if I remember saying, when Fleetwood played Portsmouth at home, we won 1-0. Last minute of the game, Curtis steps up, Ronaldo, I'm thinking, oh God. He steps up and he goes about that much over the bar, I'm like, thank God. But he's a good player, one of the best in the league for me, Ronan Curtis. And, well, again, came from Ireland, I think, Cork City. So, I think his mum's a big Arsenal fan, so he goes, family divided tonight when he played Arsenal in the Cup, which seemed to be kind of like one of the last weeks of football, really. The son's out in Germany, good playing brilliant, triangle football. Honestly, the football, we've hit 100 minutes on the stream, boys, and we've got 50 likes, 10 more to go. Jordan Willis, one of the best centre-backs. I think he's good. I think he's one of the best ones. Solid. When I've seen him, been quite solid. Watching the game, so I'm so confused. Am I watching Dortmund or Fleetwood? I love that. It took me a while to process that, but I love that, mate. Yeah. Someone put a picture up yesterday. Someone put the government. We will beat the lockdown, and a picture. They put the lockdown and a picture of the Fleetwood squad. Like, we've only been beat once this season, so hard to beat. So I'll take that. What's your favourite league? League One. I like. My favourite league to watch is the Championship. I think what it offers, it's unreal. Did you see AFC Wimbledon's new ground? I've seen it, Plough Lane. It's going to hold 9,000. I know they've already started work on it, and it looks really, really good. And Dortmund are in again. Go on, skin him. Over the top. I would love to see Sancho get on. Over the top. Oh, bit overhit. Can he keep it in? Hakimi does well. Over the top ball. Bit too much handball? No. But yeah, like I say, it's a good league, the Championship. It's so competitive in what it offers, and it's just brilliant, really. So, hopefully it can carry on. And Championship, I remember one of my favourite Championship games last season was Norwich with the comeback kings last year. Haaland does well. Oh, overhits. Norwich like 3-0 down to Forest, and we go to the no, Norwich not coming back. And this is like 75 minutes, 3-1. 89, 91st minute, 3-2. 97th minute, 3-3. I remember Villa playing Sheffield United at home. Sheffield United were like 3-0 up at Villa Park after Billy Sharp scored a hat-trick. 81 minutes, 3-1. 88 minutes, 3-2. And Villa score like really late, 3-3. Why is there a stadium announced? I don't know, man. I've not got the commentator on. It's poor, isn't it? It's not really necessary. Well, it might be for subs, so then they know who's coming off. If you get to the Championship, would there be a League One? 100%. 100% there'll still be League One content. But it'd be good because I don't do Championship content now because most of my viewers are League One fans. Let's be honest. If you think, a few of my viewers will be Barnsley fans, Wigan fans, Luton fans, who have subscribed over a period of time when they've been in this league. So, League One, there will still be content. I do want to kind of go on with my content and do different types of content with it. I've got home kits coming out. I've got an idea that was sent in yesterday of a young team of the season. So, I think I'll do under 23 squad of the year. I think Wimbledon have got some good youngsters, I really do. When we played, I thought Piggott was good. I think he's really good. I'm not sure how old he is, but you've got a good squad. But absolutely, Dortmund are making their first sub of the afternoon. Max Hummels coming off. Is it Max Hummels? I think it is. I'm not sure. No, it's not Max Hummels. I apologise. But like I say, they're forced into the first sub. Delaney coming off and Bellardi coming on. Rob Dickey's 22. He was in my team yesterday. I think he's very, very good. I think he'll go and play in the Premier League maybe one day. He's like a bit of a Clark for Portsmouth, and Portsmouth fans will back me up. I think he was unreal for Portsmouth last year, and he went to Brighton. Wasn't quite ready for that league. Has gone to Derby in the Championship. He's been a standout player in the Championship this year, and he's been as good as he was in League One last year. So it shows he's adapted to the level. So I think he will play in the Prem one day. I think he will suit a Brighton player like a Lewis, like a Dunk type of player. So he's like a James Tarkowski kind of player. So it's quite good. They have to put the face mask on if they're not playing. That's class, that. We're 7 likes away from the big 60, and then we'll stream again tomorrow. Kane Doobie Hall, what a player. The next James Maddison, mate. 10 years time, Fleetwood in the Prem. You know it, my guy. You know it. Sounds good to me. Charlton 2. Yes, Charlton have been in the League One recently as well. Good shout. Millwall. Didn't really vlog against them much. But, like I say, there's so many. Like, it's mad to think that the bottom 3 near enough of the Championship this season was the 3 clubs that went up this year. Like, it's mad that Wigan and Barnsley always seem to go, like Rotherham do it as well. They always go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. I've got to head off, mate. Amazing content. See you in my live very soon where I do one. Good luck. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you for popping in, mate. I really, really appreciate that. See you later, pal. There's 20 odd minutes left of this game. As Dortmund are heading for a comfortable slide victory. Well, we've had a few. We've had Dele Alli was very, very good. We've had Paul Pogba. I'll probably go Ali because he was a joke for MK Dons that night. He was so good. But, I mean, on the night, we've had better players than that. We've had, like, Brighton. We've had Vardy. Oh, not opposition players. Not played against us. Good ball to back post. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. And right into the stands. But yeah, let's read some chats. Have you been to Kenilworth Road, Luton? Yes, once. Last year, 8th of December, we lost 2-0. Women have the youngest combined squad in the whole league. Good stat. Very good stat. Obviously, it's mad that you had Aaron Ramsdale last year who helped you keep you up in the league, and now he's playing for Bournemouth regularly. Mahrez is awful. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the stream, mate. How we doing? Mahrez, I forgot about him. Very good player. Would you have him back at Leicester one day? He's nothing quite unlike James Tarkowski or Charlie Taylor. Doing well, mate. You? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm just glad to see football. I'm buzzing. Ramsdale equals the GOAT. He's so good, honestly. Bye, Ben. I've got to go. No worries, mate. See you later, pal. Hope you get 60. Cheers, pal. We've got 7 likes to go, and we'll stream tomorrow. 7 likes. And we'll be streaming Union Berlin against Bayern Munich. Hopefully, obviously, Dortmund, as it stands, will only go 1 point behind Bayern Munich now. So, the title race is still in control. Monday night, we've got Werder Bremen against Bayer Leverkusen. That should be a good game. Or anything. I'm not being funny. I'd take Tamworth Rovers against Torquay Reserves at this moment in time. West Brom or Leeds. 6 likes to go now. No, Maurice Bridges at Leicester, to be honest. Yeah, 100%. I don't think he should ever have gone. But he's done well at City for what he's done. So, if you're new to the channel, by the way, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers. We're currently on 5.06 or 5.07. I'm not sure what we're on now. So please subscribe. Share the channel about if you've got any friends, family, or anything. So help us out. 6 of them in first team is from the academy. I know, I've noticed that. I've noticed that you build them up from a young age, which is really, really good. And it helps, really does help, because you can sell them on for bigger money. I like that one that you're playing from Metropolitan Police. He's a good player. And you'll definitely sell them for a bigger price. Fair play, he left, but he went on about in such a disrespectful way. Whereas Kante, let's be honest, he didn't demand a move, did he? Let's be honest, and I bet you still respect N'Golo Kante for what he did, because he's a good player, he's a great guy, he's a lovely guy, and one of the nicest guys in football. But I bet he wasn't sulking every day about he couldn't get his move. I would have had you a cheeky game. I know. Next stream I'll donate, mate. Oh, thank you, pal. I appreciate that. This will sound stupid, but some of the teams might benefit without... Yeah, I said that before. I think I honestly really, really agree with you. Because you look at, say, someone like a Man United. They got 75k in front of them. Ben, mate, we need a game. I added you. Did you? I'll add you back after this stream, mate. I promise. And we'll have a game. I'm not that great, but, we're on 57 likes now. If you could keep supporting, that'd be much, much appreciated. 58, get in. If you could subscribe, that'd be much, much appreciated. Schalke made a few subs. They've got a corner now. You've already had that? Sorry, I apologise. Sidbit last year from the academy got sold to Barnes, and now he's playing for Scotland First Division. Really? It's good, that. As hopefully you can carry on with that academy kind of stuff, which is good, because you look at Sunderland. George Honeyman now plays at Hull. That's something good that came from them. Southampton over the path. Bale, Walcott, you know, them lot. It's good to have it. Burnley have got Dwight McNeil. Fleetwood have got Jed Garner, for example, who hopefully might go and play in a better league one day. Academy players are good to see. You really want them to do well. Like, you do it sometimes. You know, like when you've got like a cup game on Football Manager, like a checker trade game. Like, I'll play a few academy players. I'll play a few good players to put round them. But like you want them to do well. And like, like when Billy Crellin played, he's an England under-20 international and won the World Cup. Just thought I should mention it. My mate Matty will love that. I'll mark it down so he can watch it back after this. When he came out for like a catch, everyone praised him because he did well. Whereas it was Ken, he probably wouldn't get as much praise. But you just want him to see him doing well, and if he does something well, you know what I mean, it's great. But whereas United fans, when Bruno Fernandes makes a 3-yard pass, this is what they do. What a pass! What a player! Oh, he's the best player in the world. He's just made a 3-yard pass, mate. Like, you know what I mean? But that's the difference. 60 likes, yes! We've done it! We're streaming again tomorrow, boys. Get in. Probably why Dortmund are winning comfort, because no fans in the stadium. Exactly. It's been a good game, though. It really has been a good game. Like that with most top 6 teams, to be fair. Yeah. Like, I like watching Lo Celso, and I watch his movement. I like it. I don't praise him for every pass he does, but I like the way his passing accuracy is very good, and he can keep the ball, and he can drive forward with the ball. It's refreshing to see. It's when you play at Burnley, by the way, that gets that absolute stick. I know Jeff Hendrick's not a fan favourite. Barnes is one of our... He's a good player, Barnes. PS4, Xbox, mate. We nearly get 2 hours on the stream. So if you are new to the channel, if you know anyone, please get them to subscribe. You know, we're trying to grow the channel. Henrik and Loughton. Why did they get stick? Are they not very good? Or because Henrik seems to always score a couple of goals for you, which is always good to see. We're on 62 likes now, which is unreal. Thank you for that. Everyone who has liked. Harvey Bond's one of our own, yet he's from Burnley. Is he actually from Burnley? No way. I know I've noticed that. Chilwell gets absolute pelters from Leicester fans. Does he think he's better than he is? Because England, for left back, don't have good options. We've got Danny Rose. We've got Chilwell. Who else? It's not the best. We're on 5.08k subscribers. It's mental. Get in. I never expected that. I thought we'd be back on 5060. Thank you for the support, guys. Means a lot. Hopefully we're back up and running now, because we were on 5.08 the other day and we lost some. So hopefully we're back up and living now. Living less from the age of 4 long. Well, I like Burnley's ground. I always love going to Burnley. It's good because it's a good walk from this train station. It's only like a mile. Also, a lad called Charlie Taylor. 100%. 100%. If he plays for England, he deserves his chance. Well, I think that block he made at Man United away was unreal. Played for Fleetwood on loan, if you don't know, in our promotion winning side. And we've had some good players on loan over the years. We've had Ben Davies, who's pressing now regular. When we signed with Shrewsbury, I said to me, mate, I thought another crap signing from Preston. He turns out to be really, really good. And then we signed Charlie Taylor. Suter would get into that team and put Coyle in that right back. And centre mid, my best centre mid for Fleetwood over the years. Ooh, Sarsic just has to be in there, because what he's done over the years for Fleetwood is unreal. He's such a good player. The Manchester Messi, one of the nicest guys in football. And Milligan could be in there, what he did in non-league. And then probably go for a front four of Hunter. Oh, Hunter. Who else would I go for? Vardy would be in my striker. Madden or Ball? Madden is nearly broke Ball's record, but Ball's our record goal scorer. But I prefer Madden. I'm going to go Madden, but I don't like Bally. Parkin, I'd have on the bench. Burns, he's okay. Has Hunter actually gone to Salford? He's on loan there. Had a fallout with Barton, and he's good. He's enjoying his football again. But now League Two's finished, I'm suggesting he's back at Fleetwood. So, absolutely. Can we try and get this? I know it's going to be a push, but let's have a search for 75 likes. Come on then. Thank you for everyone who has tuned in, by the way, today, and kind of helped us along the way. It's just nice to stream for a long period of time with football on. So, absolutely. So, if you want to stream, do you want to stream on Monday, by the way, for the Leverkusen game? Let us know in the chat. Like the stream, everyone. Thanks for the support, Alex. Alex, I'll add you as a moderator, mate. Thank you for the support. Add moderator. I nearly time you out then. Sorry, mate. There you go. You're now a moderator for the channel. But yeah, Hunter's a good player. I've always wanted Burnley away in the FA Cup. I've never been in the Burnley away end. I always have to go in when I'm watching Spurs. I always have to go in the bloody Burnley end. And when Spurs scored last time, when Harry Kane just went to Roy, I went, I was like that. At Everton, I did it. I actually went when Dele Alli scored. I went. Literally, I honestly, I was suspicious. I was like buzzing. But then Cenk Tosun scored like a 98th minute equaliser. That's when when Son got sent off. I thought Son went off as a sub, and I didn't realise until like 15 minutes later because I was on the opposite end of the pitch and I can't see for an hour. I didn't realise that he'd got sent off. Turf Moor, great ground, old school. That's what I like about it. Good atmosphere, love it. I think it's brilliant. I've sat in every bit of Turf Moor stand. I've sat in the stand behind the goal upper, stand below the lower. I've done I think it was a Jimmy Hargreaves stand lower and upper. I've not done the atmosphere stand yet, and I've not done the other stand. So they're the only two grounds I've not sat in at Burnley. But as everyone on my to-do list, you're good at Burnley unless you're in the cricket field or James Hargreaves by the tunnel. Yeah, I agree. I didn't like it on the lower. I don't like it on the lower. I prefer it upper, 100%. Oh, brilliant, mate. Yeah. Do you actually sit in the cricket field, or you're not in the ground? That's mental. We're on 65 likes now. Let's try and reach to 70. You know. As we're coming to the end of this game, nothing really has happened since Dortmund's fourth goal, really, if I'm honest with you. It's got a bit pragmatic. The moment when you realise Ben doesn't watch your vlogs. I'm being honest with you, mate. I'm not going to lie. I've not seen one of your vlogs. I've seen your recent videos, but I've not seen your vlogs. I'm being honest. I'm sorry. I promise you, after this video, I will watch your vlog. I promise. I will watch one of your vlogs and I will comment on it after this video. Jeez. 1 minute. It's good to see that the Blackburn away fans are in the stand behind the... Oh, sorry, there's no fans there, sorry. Get a bit confused. To that post, Haaland. Can Haaland keep it in? Dortmund on the counter. Go and eat that Hakimi. Oh, lucky. I was joking, it's fine. Only got 29 likes. It's still good, Arsenal vlogs. Keep going. I had a period where I had about 3 people in, so it was hard to keep it going. As long as I got comments, it helps me keep going, but... Like I say, we'll stream tomorrow, definitely, for the Dortmund. I'm definitely watching the game later, which I'm looking forward to. Just nice to watch football again, really. Which is nice feeling, to be fair. I was joking, it's fine. I'm only joking, mate. I hope you like me joke about Blackburn fans, by the way. But yeah, Schalke haven't been that bad, but Dortmund have just been clinical. I don't think the keeper's made that many saves. Fact that we only take W's, me. Borussia, Verdeman, Sengel, Aduna Park. Dortmund is one of my favourite grounds. I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go to Dortmund to see in a game, and they're a good team. Obviously, Spurs knocked them out of the Champions League last year. Just thought, should mention it. But yeah, who's going to win the Bundesliga then, Ben, in your opinion? Or anyone who wants to let us know. Between Dortmund and Munich, there's 3 points in between, 1 point in between after this game now. And hopefully the season can be successful, and hopefully this can spill onto England. You know, it's good that all games are on BT Sport right now, which is good to see. We're coming up to 2 hours on the stream. If you can like it, let's see how many likes we can get in the next 15 seconds. We're nearly, if we can get to 75 likes by the end of the stream, that'd be absolutely unreal. Thank you for everyone who has liked and coming. I'm saying Dortmund. You think Dortmund will nick Munich? Well, after this, it'll be 1 point with Dortmund, Munich having a game in hand. It was 4 before this game, so you know it's going to be tough. If Dortmund want to win it, Munich have to slip up. But who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the old football game. So, hopefully, I'd love to see Dortmund win it. I don't know how far Leipzig are off it, you know. Leipzig could win it. Dortmund have looked really good. It's all about how Bayern play tomorrow. It's like over to you now kind of stuff. Dortmund have been stylish, suited the occasion, and they've been really, really good. We're on 68 likes now, 7 to go. 7 to go. Absolutely, mate, absolutely. We've streamed for over 2 hours. It's mental. Absolutely mental. Are you watching Mönchengladbach after? Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I subscribe. Thank you, A3. That really means a lot. If you know anyone, please get them to subscribe. Share the channel about. The more subscribers and the more likes, the quicker we can grow and the better content I can bring. So, absolutely buzzing for, you know, I don't even monetize these streams because I'm not bothered about earning money off them. I just want them to do well and hopefully give people a distraction during quarantine, as it's been named. But yeah, like I say, thank you for everyone who has supported on this stream. We're nearly at 70 likes. We're at 69 likes. Ha 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 ha. On the stream, as we're getting into the later stages of this game. I don't think Dortmund really need to risk Sancho, even if he's injured, to be fair, with 4 minutes left. Getting back to full fitness, really. It's been a comfortable afternoon for Dortmund today. But yeah, are you watching the Mönchengladbach? Yes, 100%. I'm looking forward to it. Frankfurt are on soon, aren't they? I think, are they playing Mönchengladbach? Frankfurt are decent as well, aren't they? But yeah. So, do you think there'll be any more goals in this game? Let us know in the chat. I don't think so. I think 4-0. Like, that's where both teams realise the result. Dortmund know they've won it. Schalke know that they've obviously lost the game, which is unfortunate for them. But yeah, we've just hit 70 likes. Thank you for the support, boys and girls. I appreciate that. As we are, how long left of this game now? 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Dortmund could be in again, but Schalke clean up their lines fantastically well. But yeah, so been a relatively good fixture, really. I don't know how the other fixtures have gone in the league today. If someone wants to let us know, that would be appreciated. Like I say, we've got 2 minutes left. Good passing by Dortmund. Dortmund have looked really, really good. They've really looked good. Brandit has been fantastic. The star man for me. 11 shots to 8. So Schalke haven't been out of it. They've just not been clinical, and a bit of mistake by Yakimi on the right hand side is Schalke can come forward now. On 2.5 minutes left, and the wayward shot that goes in to Rosette. Bobby Zamora would be proud. 5.09, get it in! We're gaining, boys, we're gaining. That is mental. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. We're 1 away from 5,100. Get in. Absolutely buzzing with that. Thank you very much. Yes. And we've hit 70 likes as well. So another stream tomorrow. Absolutely buzzing to bring you more football content. Would you be interested in a German series where I do like predictions and videos to the games and stuff? Let me know. But like I say, we're in the last minute and a half of this game now before extra time's added on. But yeah, it's good to see VAR is in use in this game. And they can still use it. Go on, skin your man, skin your man. I'd love to see Schalke just get one back. Which club, by the way, would you represent your club to in Germany? Fleetwood, who would it be? Someone that's got like 5 fans away from home. I'm only joking. Dusseldorf, because you've got Uwe Rosler. Rosler now manages a team that got 45k at home. You only had 5.0k about 10 minutes ago. Mental. I know, mate. I'm not being funny. I'm not getting 10 subscribers in about a month. Never mind 10 minutes. But thank you for the support, guys. I really appreciate that. To the back post, and Dortmund can come clear. Oh, they missed it. Go on. Then get a cross in. Good defending, and Borussia Dortmund can clear their lines. Like I say, everything Schalke have thrown at Dortmund has been relatively easy, and they just passed the way out. Simple, stylish little football, which is good to see, really. With 30 seconds left of normal time. Here we go. Here's the afterburners. And Dortmund keep possession as they just want to cruise into the end of the game. As we come towards full time. Relatively good performance really from Schalke. They've lost 4-0, but they haven't been bad. I just think Dortmund are just a class above them, which is very, very good for them. We've hit 90 minutes on the clock. I don't think there's many added time. The referee has blown his whistle, I think. Or is it? Yes, he's blown his whistle. And the game has ended. Borussia Dortmund 4, SC Schalke 0-4-0. No added time, very surprising. I don't think there was needing any added time, to be fair. When you're 4-0 up, you just want to get it over and done with. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for everyone who's come in today. And thank you for who's supporting the stream. That's much, much appreciated. 5.09 subscribers now. I'm absolutely buzzing. Thank you, Alex, again for your continued support. Really appreciate you coming in. Keep up the good work with your channel. Same as with you, Ben, and with you, Liam. Have a day, guys. Enjoy the game later. Thank you for support on this stream. Great stream. Absolutely buzzing. Football is back. And until tomorrow, I'll be streaming about 4 o'clock tomorrow for the Bayern Munich game. More football. Absolutely buzzing. I will see you later. Up